Ringo Starr was hoping to have a big party for his 80th birthday on July 7th, but the pandemic is keeping him away from his friends and loved ones. Instead, he's throwing Ringo's big birthday show, a virtual charity concert that will hit YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time July 7th, and he also recorded an episode of the Rolling Stone interview, special edition video series. Below are some highlights from the wide-ranging conversation. For the full interview, press play above. How have you been coping with the semi-isolation of this time? Mainly, I haven't left the house, I think, in 11 weeks now. And only this month, I had the engineer over and I played. This is just a one-bedroom cottage and the bedroom has the best drum sound we've had in a long time. I do a bit of that and I have a paint room, a little art room. And I'm going in there, painting and doing stuff. And I love to sit in the sun. I love LA. I love the brightness and hanging out. That's all we're doing. I couldn't help but think of when you were a child and you were trapped in a hospital for so long. I don't know if it reminds you of that time. Obviously, this is a lot better, I would assume. Yeah, there's less pain. Physically. You know, you're a kid, you're in a hospital. I mean, first time was at age 7 for a year. I went in 6.5, and I came out at 7.5. And the second time, I had my 14th birthday in hospital and we sort of convinced everyone that I was fit enough to go out. So they let me out a couple of weeks before my 15th birthday. But you know, what came out of that was incredible, because it was the second time when I was 13, with tuberculosis. I learned to crochet and stuff like that. They just give you stuff to do, not like schooling. And they had, like, the music day where this woman would bring in tambourines, maracas, triangles and little drums. 6-inch, 7-inch drums. And from that moment, I wanted to be a drummer. Yeah, that's all I wanted to be, a drummer. And so then I got out of hospital and in the couple of music stores in Liverpool, I would just go and look at the drums. I didn't look at the guitars, or pianos. My grandparents had a piano that I had no interest in. I used to walk on the piano as a kid. Anyway, that's how it started. And that, you know, that was my dream at 13 and my dream is still unfolding now. That's what's incredible. You look decades younger than 80. It's interesting, because you had all these sicknesses as a kid, but here you are. I think that gave me the impetus. I didn't work out for many years. I worked out in nightclubs. Laughs, but that's not me now. I started working out. Next door, I have a gym. And I'm in the gym at least 3 and sometimes 6 days a week. And, you know, we walk. When I started walking, I was living in Monte Carlo. I'd walk around the port, I'd come back and go into a local restaurant, bum a cigarette, and have a double espresso.